Just taking a second here because I'm going to be streaming on YouTube and Instagram. Yay! We are live on both platforms. So I'm going to give it a minute. Feel free to make yourself as comfortable as you can. I would recommend sitting upright for this meditation. I'm going to be looking at both cameras, so hopefully that's not too annoying for you. Oh yeah, and I wanted to pin a comment here. Be patient with me as I navigate streaming on 2 platforms. Yay! So I hope everyone's doing okay. It's okay if you're not also. We are just doing our best every day, right? To be as present as we can with what we're feeling and not judge it and just be with it. So I appreciate your presence, being with me this morning. We're going to dive into our meditation. So once again, just make sure you're in an ideal pose, preferably sitting up. Having some support beneath you. Yes, the birds are singing today. They're going to help us drop in. So if you're not already having your eyes closed, just go ahead and turn them inward at your third eye, in between your 2 eyebrows, several inches back. And just say a silent hello to your higher self, to your inner being, to who you really are at the soul level, beyond all the programming, all the expectations, all the projections, just your pure soul. And let that intelligence just grow stronger with every breath. Just keeping that awareness at the center of your head. Making it a comfy place for yourself. Assigning it as your home base. And as you set yourself up here, just begin to consciously soften all the muscles in your face. Noticing if your brow is furrowed. Unclenching your jaw. Parting your lips. Relaxing the tongue. Softening your shoulders back, elongating your spine, resting your arms and your palms, softening the heart and the abdomen. Letting the hips sink in, your legs resting. Softening your ankles and your feet. Noticing the energy in your palms, in your fingertips. Consciously relaxing them in whatever mudra feels good for you today. Perhaps the palms open, the palms down on your knees. Perhaps the index finger meets the thumb, or you interlace the fingers, except the index and the thumb, and cross one over the other. Experiment with it, make it your own. And once you land in it, just make sure that you feel like you can sink into that and adjust as you need to. So I originally thought we would do our clearing and replenishing of our energy just here where we are, but instead let's just go ahead and transport ourselves immediately to a forest. Perhaps you've been to one, that is the first thing that comes to your mind, one in particular, or perhaps it's just open-ended, nothing specific, a forest you've maybe never been to before. And just stay aware of your breath, keep an engagement of your third eye to remind yourself that you are the watcher of your thoughts, of your experience. At least for these minutes that we have together, suspending the need to control, suspending all preconceived notions, all expectations for how this is supposed to go, and just surrendering to whatever presents itself here. So take in your forest. Let yourself be enamored by the trees, by the birds, by the sounds of the insects. Take in that fresh smell of spring, of newness, floral fragrances. Let the green all around you just light you up. And let all the details of your forest crystallize in their own time, not putting too much pressure on it, just sitting in that seat of the observer. And with every breath, releasing your own reality and just becoming even more immersed into this forest. Feel the wind on your skin, the warmth around you. Perhaps you feel a certain taste in your mouth. Breathing it all in and softening into this receptive mode. Being fully engaged with exactly what you're doing. Watching, absorbing, and letting this experience speak to you. And to release some potential resistance or doubt or any stories that may be prohibiting us from fully engaging with this forest experience. Just let yourself sit down in the forest, perhaps your buttocks just on the dirt, on the earth, or maybe you find a nice tree stump. Just explore where you want to sit. Once you find that place, allowing your sit bones to sink into the earth or into whatever is beneath you. And tune into a grounding cord that begins at the base of your body and it anchors thousands of miles to the very center of the earth. If you've worked with the grounding cord a lot, maybe you want to release the one that you've been working with and create a brand new one, because today you are different than you were yesterday. And as you tune into your cord, just widen it and feel its hollowness. So for me, a tree trunk really resonates, connecting the base of the body to the center of the planet. But feel free to let your imagination run wild, so long as your cord feels stable, grounding, and supportive to you. Maintaining that awareness at your third eye, letting the cord take shape on its own, remembering that it has its own intelligence, and it's going to begin to clean us out. So, without any effort, with pure ease, this cord is going to act like a vacuum. And the reason that it's hollow is so that it can drain out any energy within us that does not belong to us, that is not helpful, and that no longer aligns with our higher consciousness. So perhaps these energies worked for us yesterday, but they simply do not today. This could include belief systems, stories, conversations with others, societal expectations, familial programming, and just other people's stuff. So let this be easy, staying in the center of your head as the grounding cord effortlessly pulls out these lower, denser, and darker energies. doesn't hurt any of these people that you're releasing, or any things or places. It simply neutralizes the energy of them when they land in the earth. Remain patient and keep allowing, making the space with your breath. A few more breaths here. And let's take a deep breath in all together, holding at the top, suspending the breath, and concentrating at the third eye. And sighing out. Feeling any subtle shifts for a couple moments before we replenish the energy that we released. Continuing to feel connected to the nature surrounding you, feeling supported by it, and like there's an invisible team that is cheering you on, that is pushing for your expansion, and loving you unconditionally. So we'll visualize our big, warm, beautiful sun just above the crown of our head. And this sun, it acts like a magnet that pulls all of your energy that over the course of your life you have fragmented among all relationships, friendships, family members, co-workers, friends, acquaintances, all of the above and more, as well as any places that you've left your energy, memories, and future planning. Just bringing all that energy here and now, allowing the sun to grow bigger and brighter as your energy returns to you. Keeping your awareness at the third eye, remembering that the sun knows what to do. You're simply watching. Once that feels satisfying to you, you can stick your intentions into the sun, such as emotions that you would like to feel today, or anything that you're generally calling in, perhaps clarity, spaciousness, connectedness, balance, ease, whatever is specific to you. Placing those intentions into the sun. And very gently, when you're ready, feeling that sun dropping down and merging with you as it enters the crown of your head and fills you up completely from your head to your toes with this high vibrating, healing, golden light. Full of your own whole, complete, and nurturing energy, and all of your integrated intentions. Feel that oneness within you. Feel how complete you are all on your own, without anyone else's stuff interfering. Allowing yourself to occupy your own space, feeling sovereign and autonomous and empowered. Observing the sensations that occur, perhaps tingliness or dreamy sensations, as this warm golden light buzzes in your body. And let that light spill out into your auric field all around you, 3 feet in front of you, 3 feet above you, 3 feet beside you, 3 feet behind you, and 3 feet below you. Notice this sensation. Observing any subtle shifts in your energetic space. Feeling that soft cosmic gold all around. Remaining in the center of your head, where you can see everything objectively. And your awareness begins to expand beyond your own aura and out into the nature surrounding you again. Observing the trees, the insects, the birds, taking in the smell of fresh herbs in the earth. And anything else that presents itself to you. Turning back into all of your senses. Dropping deeper into your body. Now that your energy field is clear and replenished, just notice how you sit in the earth a little bit differently than when you began. Keep consciously engaging with this present moment, allowing it to open you up even more with every breath, with every conscious moment. As you open up to this nature, let it begin to speak to you a secret message that you can only hear when you feel the oneness between you and the trees, the animals, and the insects. Tapping into this interconnectedness, seeing no difference between you, no barriers of language, just pure telepathy, easy connection. Releasing any doubt and any resistance, and just continuing to open your heart to the messages that want to present themselves. The whispers of the trees. Take that all in. Just keep listening patiently and openly. And if you feel frustrated, just soften even more. Surrendering to the divine all around you. Just ask the trees what message it has for you. Perhaps you get a mantra, a song, an image, a vibration, an essence. Suspend all logical thinking, all analyzing. Just go deeper into your own breath, into your third eye, into the whispers of nature. Perhaps you receive a chill down your spine, or a warmth, or another sensation. You're open to all forms of communication here. And just keep listening for a few more breaths. Take a deep breath in, holding it at the top, focusing at your third eye, and sighing out. Just remembering that the same beauty and intelligence and wisdom surrounding you in this forest is the same stuff that lies within you. There truly is no difference. We are all parts of the universe expressing itself. You are just as worthy and valid as a beautiful, tall tree, without needing to prove anything or accomplish anything, just being worthy simply by being here. Just being beautiful, just by being yourself. And when you're ready to transition out of this meditation, just slightly bend over, bringing your palms to the earth, asking any excess energy, anything that does not serve, to drain out of you. And you can slowly come back up, just blinking your eyes open, taking mindful stretches, and observing your energy, your emotional state, your mental state, your physical body, and your subtle body. Making sure that your consciousness is back here and now. If you need some additional grounding, perhaps have some water, have a bite of food, plant your feet into the ground. Thank you so much for sharing time and space with me. I hope you feel a little more in harmony with yourself and with the universe. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you. And this is a donation optional meditation. There are links in the description on my YouTube, as well as a highlight in my Instagram reel. So just go to donate. Oh, thank you. And I do meditations every day at 11:15 a.m. Pacific time, always on YouTube, and I will as much on Instagram as long as it's gonna work. Sometimes Instagram doesn't work, but that's why we have a backup now. So thank you again, and blessings to all. See you next time.